Please welcome Agnieszka Holland.
Good evening. I'm really happy to see you all here. Now, the European Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to filmmakers in recognition of their contribution to European cinema throughout their careers. It's one of a kind. The first one was given to Swedish filmmaker Ingmar Bergman in 1988. And it was Ingmar Bergman, his film The Seventh Seal, which inspired this year's winner to become a filmmaker. I am speaking here about Margarethe von Trotta. Dear friends, dear Margarethe, at the European Film Academy, the decision about the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award is not taken lightly. Awardees need seals of approval. In your case, Margarethe, there are many, very many. Let me give you 7. First of all, you are a true European. In post-war Germany, you were sent begging because you were so young and cute. Some years later, in France, you stole books and baguettes to make it through. In the 1980s, in Italy, you fell in love again. To you, borders are there to be overcome, not solidified. You are also a formidable actress. You once said you were lucky to be propelled in the heart of the new wave in Germany. Klaus Lemke, Rainer Werner Fassbinder, and Volker Schlendorf cast you. But somehow I feel, I can say this tonight, that it was you who cast them. And then you did something bizarre in the 1970s, which I can really and totally relate to. You wanted to become a director. In a sea of male domination and ambition, you kicked off your directing career. You survived, and you succeeded. Female artists adored you then. They still do now. Fourth, your films, Katharina Blum, Rosa Luxemburg, Hannah Arendt, to name but a few. These are marvelous films about women trying to intervene in history and change it. So over time, yourself became the kind of the heroine you would have liked. You intervened in history and you changed it with your unique artistic talent and your moral honesty. This is also apparent by your lifelong fight for equality, both in cinema and in life, which continues to this day. Another thing I want to mention is this. Film set used to be, and even continue to be, full of toxic energy. You were never involved in that. You used another weapon to get the best out of people. You forged friendships, which is why your actresses always call you their friend. And finally, the 7th seal of approval is, you believe in beauty. We both, you and I, lived through different, sometimes painful and difficult experiences and changes. So we have a good idea that life is complex and challenging. It is short and hard, but also very beautiful. This beauty is evident in your films. Let's have a look. Thank you, Margarethe.
Erich, hören Sie mich? Lass mich.
Ich heiße Baal.
Als Schauspielerin habe ich ein paar Filme gemacht und hat der Schlöndorff mich dann entdeckt und habe dabei Fassbinder kennengelernt mit Baal bei dem Film und der hat mich dann auch gleich genommen für seine nächsten Filme und so bin ich in den Filmbereich reingekommen. Der erste Film, der wirklich wie so ein Kulturschock oder ein Kunstschock oder eine Revelation war das 7. Siegel von Ingmar Bergman. Das waren dann schon wirkliche Kunstwerke. Eigentlich wollte ich von Anfang an Regisseurin werden.
Meine liebe Schwester.
In Frieden zusammenleben.
Trying to understand is not the same as forgiveness.
Der Film ist erstmal das, was auf einen einwirkt und erst hinterher hat es eine Nachwirkung. Ja. Wenn man im Dunkeln sitzt, also wie in der Nacht träumt und dann sieht man auf einmal mit einer Großaufnahme und es ist enorm. Ja, also das wirkt direkt auch aufs Unbewusste.
Hast du den auch umgebracht?
Warum eigentlich den nicht auch?
Die ist auch deine Mutter. Jetzt kapier das doch endlich mal.
Was für mich am Film interessant ist, dass man Dinge aus sich rauslässt, von denen man gar nicht weiß, dass man sie weiß. Ja. Immer wieder merke ich das, wenn ich schreibe oder wenn ich drehe, dass da Sachen, von denen ich mich selber überrasche.
Thank you.
Agnieszka was always my old flame, you know? The song, the American song, oh, my old flame. So I'm so happy that I take this award of her hand and that she spoke so lovely about me that now I'm really standing here and I don't know what to... And then I must say, Reykjavik, I'm happy to be here because I was 3 times already here, always with festivals, and I met wonderful people. So to express you how delighted I am to take this award in this city, exactly in this city. Thank you all. wonderful notice of this award, I looked up the list of the names who had already got this honor, and I discovered, she said it already in a little other way, but I discovered that there were only 2 women directors who had become this honor before me. So, you know, the Academy was created in 1988, so 34 years ago. So you can imagine 3 women now in 34 years. But we are on the way. I think the time of the woman had just started. And you see,
don't worry, we shall overcome.
Yeah, you will overcome. The men will overcome. Yeah, I think so. She already said that my great master and my role model was Ingmar Bergman. And I saw his film The Seventh Seal in Paris when I was 18. And I knew immediately I would like to become a director. For women, it lasts always a long time, but I did it. And now I'm here, and I'm standing here, and that is his fault to Ingmar. So I can't complain that there were only 3 women getting the award, because he was my model. So I can't say nothing against male directors. And so without him, I wouldn't stand here. And therefore, I would remind you some of his words. He said the first evening of the first ceremony of the EFA in Berlin, in the Theater of the West. And he said, "Dear friends, a director is rarely speechless, but I'm terribly moved and don't know what to say." So that's for me the same. Always his model, my model. So yes, that is important. Let's never abandon the shadows of the screen for all this great electronic stuff. Let's never forget the mystery of those 24 frames per second. Let's never betray the magic of our dreams. Long live the cinematographic art. So that's for... That's for Bergman, the applause. Since then, we have abandoned many things and dedicated ourselves to this great stuff. But there is one thing we will never give up, I hope, that's the magic of our dreams. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, no. Thank you, Agnieszka. Yeah, now I will thank one other woman here. First Agnieszka, and then Bettina Brokamper. She's in the public, and she's my producer for already some films and the next film too. And so, thank you. Thank you all.
Ladies, gentlemen.